So, I'll usually give a website a few chances before I question their credibility. But Digital Foundry, who I'm now naming Digital Floundry, your chances are up. Now it's funny because every time there is a big issue with the Wii U port of a game, they're the first ones to report on it, even well before the game is even available to play. Now, we've seen when the Wii U gets the best version of a multiplayer, they kind of drag their feet with that comparison and always seem to find a way to take a shot almost at the Wii U version, no matter how much better the Wii U version is. We've seen this happen with Tekken Tag Tournament. We've also seen this happen with Call of Duty. Now with Call of Duty Black Ops 2, based on their write-up, the 360 version of that game looks better than the Wii U version. Despite the fact that everyone that's played both versions agrees that the Wii U version looks better. Despite the fact that even if you look at their own comparison on their site and on their YouTube page, the Wii U version looks noticeably better. But whatever, I gave that one a pass. Then it comes to their write-up of the Wii U's graphics chip, where they came to the conclusion that they know everything pretty much about the graphics chip, all while saying that they don't really know much about the graphics chip. But I gave that a pass. Okay, so we've already seen the Lens of Truth comparison, and the Wii U version came out on top. But suddenly, with the Digital Foundry comparison, the Wii U version doesn't come out on top. Which is interesting to me because this isn't a review. This isn't opinions. These are supposed to be facts. Both Digital Foundry and Lens of Truth are comparing the same exact thing. It's not an opinion. They're supposed to be comparing facts. So please tell me, how, if they're comparing facts, how did one come to one conclusion and the other came to the complete opposite? Please tell me that. Add to the fact that if you look at Digital Foundry's evidence, their evidence doesn't even agree with their freaking conclusion. After all that stuff that they showed, after all the stuff that they said, they somehow, oddly enough, came to the conclusion that the version you should play Splinter Cell on is on the 360 or the PS3. Which is funny because if you look at their own analysis, they state that the Wii U version, out of all the consoles, is the only one that's actually HD. All the other ones are sub HD, well, outside the PC version. On the 360, sub HD. On the PS3, sub HD. The Wii U version is the only one that is actually HD. The Wii U version is also the only one that has VSync enabled, meaning there are 0 screen tears. Now, you guys might be thinking, oh, that's not a big deal. I mean, I could take a screen tearing here and there. No. The screen tearing in these other versions are terrible. Terrible. You guys talk about a dip in frame rate on the Wii U version, but this crap is unplayable. Don't believe me? Take a look. Now, how could these guys at Digital Floundry actually tell you with a straight face that the PS3 or 360 version is better than the Wii U version after seeing that footage? Had the nerve to actually put that in their comparison and then still lie to your face and tell you, oh, you should play it on these. Really? Did you see that crap? Annoying as hell. Pretty much almost unplayable. Did you see that? That was terrible. But yeah, the Wii U version is the worst version. Really. Another thing that's hilarious is they talk about this HD texture pack for the 360 version, for the PS3 version, that's supposed to make the Wii U version look blurry in comparison. But the funny thing is, in their comparisons, they have these HD texture packs enabled. And if you look at their freaking screen comparisons, the Wii U version looks just as good or better in every single shot. As a matter of fact, the PlayStation 3 version, which supposedly performs the best, looks the blurriest of the bunch. There's a screenshot comparison right there in their analysis where it says that the Wii U version has lower res textures and is blurry compared to the other versions. But when you look at those pictures, the Wii U version out of the consoles looks the best, and the PlayStation 3 version looks the muddiest, looks the blurriest. At one point, they say that the Wii U version looks blurry. And then you go down about half a page later and they say that the PS3 version is the blurriest. So which is it, Digital Foundry? Floundry? Which is it? That screen tearing is terrible. Makes the game borderline unplayable. Digital Floundry, you should be freaking ashamed of yourself. You just embarrassed yourself. If you guys remember, I said sometime a little over a year ago that Digital Foundry, when it came to these graphics comparisons, were probably the most credible on the internet and have been for years. And that's true. But what's also true is there are plenty of sites that used to be credible that did stupid stuff just like this and are no longer credible. IGN used to be the most credible video game site on the internet. Look where they are now. Have that seat.